Sir, I do not mind taking you home. I'm happy to do it if it makes you feel better. But I'm worried about you. I think everyone is. I can't start to understand what's going through your mind, but between you losing gaps in your memory and the outburst, maybe it is time to seek help from someone outside the family. Molten, thank you for caring about me, but some things you just can't open up about. This isn't how it's supposed to be. You are the smartest man I know. You saved me. Why don't you just give yourself another chance? It's funny. At the end of the day, I honestly feel like Henry got what he wanted. He doesn't have to, sir. Molten, I thank you for taking me this far, but this is a family issue. Go back to the restaurant, take care of Freddy, and get ready for opening. The staff should be there soon. Yes, sir. I am sorry. I wish I could have found you. It should have been me. I should have done it. Yeah, but I guess we just gotta live with our failures, don't we, Molten? Goodbye. Yes, sir. I know I haven't been myself. I know that Henry is getting what he wants, but I just need to see my family. If I can just see them, everything will be okay. They've always been my rock in hard times. I just need to see Claire and my kids. And then this nightmare will be over. I just know it. I just need to see them.
And how's that gonna help you?
I just need to know they're okay.
They'll be better once you're not there.
You're a liar. You always were.
You should have been the one to die.
I know. Hello? Hello? God, is everyone already asleep? It is late, but I figured Claire would at least be up.
Dad?
Oh.
I haven't seen you in it's been forever. Where have you been?
Well, just been busy with work, sport. Chris, it's 2 a.m. This watch is broken. 2 a.m., I believe. What are you doing up? Shouldn't you be in bed waiting for school?
Dad, it's Saturday, and it's 12.
So it is.
Mom left with Mikey and Lizzie to see Grandma.
When did that happen? Today?
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel sorry for Michael and Elizabeth. I mean, having to stay at Grandma's. That is terrifying. Fate worse than death, honestly. Still late. You're not worried, are you?
I always worry about you.
You shouldn't, buddy. It's a parent's job to worry about their kids. Only thing you should be worrying about is your next baseball game or that test you got to take. I don't know if you have to take tests. What grade are you in? I want to say a low one. You in kindergarten? You still take naps on the floor?
No, I kind of wish you were there for my game.
Oh, it already happened. Sorry, kiddo. But I've been thinking about it, about the restaurants and everything. I love doing it, but I think it's been taking a toll on me. I'm thinking about hiring someone to run some of the locations for me so I can spend more time here. I know it's been taking up too much of my time, and I know your mother would appreciate it.
They miss you a lot.
I miss you too, buddy. I never got to see my dad a lot either because of work. And I always felt like our relationship was strained because of it. And I don't want that to happen to us. I know you're young, but not seeing your father, it hurts.
I didn't know you had a dad.
Where do you think I came from? The stork? Of course I got a dad. I've never showed you pictures of your grandfather.
You don't like to talk about Grandpa.
Yeah. Well, how about I tell you a little bit about him, huh?
Hmm?
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't hurt. If you're interested.
Yeah.
You know, when it's story time, it's crisscross applesauce, look people in the eyes. I think that's what the teacher used to say.
Yeah.
My dad was hardworking, owned his own little lumber shop. Very proud man, and he didn't really come home all that often because he'd either be working on projects or trying to keep the doors open. So I didn't get to see him. Not at Christmas, not on my birthdays. Not really any time. And he shortly passed, I believe, a year or two after Michael was born.
Passed?
Oh, he is no longer with us. You know how how Mom's dad is now not with us. You know how he went away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my dad passed too because of cancer. Don't be sad. Everyone has a time to go. It was just his time. But the point I'm trying to make, I guess, is that my dad wasn't there. And throughout all my life, even my adult life, I never seen him. He wasn't at my wedding. He wasn't at Michael's birth. He wasn't at my graduation. Or my first restaurant opening. So I guess that's why I don't like to talk about him, because he was never really a part of my life in that way. He took care of me, but he wasn't, because of what Chris, this is hard. It's harder than I thought it would be.
Did it make you sad when he passed?
Yeah, but maybe not the same feeling I would get, when our... Oh, goodness. It wouldn't be the same feeling I would get like when my mom passed away. I wasn't really close to him, so... And his actions towards me, it was malice at best. I know that's probably bad to say, but no, I wasn't too upset about it.
Is that okay?
Chris, it's hard for me to explain it, because feelings that you have, they're subjective. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I would like to hope that our relationship never gets that way, because I don't want to repeat the same mistakes my dad made.
What did your dad do?
What?
What did he do to you?
Oh, Chris. Buddy. don't think that's a story I should tell you. Let's get you to bed, huh?
Okay.
Let's get you to bed, buddy.
Was he mean?
Chris.
Did he
Sure, yeah.
not show up? Did he hurt you?
Chris, why are you so worried? It's okay. It's in the past. It's fine, Chris.
Then why is it so hard?
Because sometimes I don't want to have to burden you with it, Chris. You're my son.
You were his too.
I know. But that doesn't have anything to do with us. Were you worried, Chris?
I don't want to hate.
I promise you, Chris, that I would never do anything to you like... Okay, Chris. I'll tell you a story about my dad. A real one. But this stays between me and you.
Okay.
I was around your age. That's when it happened for the first time.
Where is he? Where is that little son of a bitch?
He's upstairs in his room.
I don't know where the fuck he gets off causing trouble at school. He beats
already
3
talked to him.
people up?
I already talked to him about it. He's fine.
Like talking to him about it's gonna stop it. I'm gonna put a stop to it now.
Don't leave him alone.
Oh, like your parenting skills are getting us far. Why don't you stay down here and mind your damn business?
Don't go up there.
Or what? What are you gonna do?
Don't.
Get away from the stairs.
No.
I said get away,
No.
you dumb bitch. Now you stay down there. You don't get back up. So there he is, little troublemaker himself, William.
Is Mom okay?
Don't have to worry about her. If you just mind your business, did your work, none of this would have had to happen. You are the reason she's on the floor. You remember that.
It's not okay. It's not okay. You can't do this to me.
I own you, Brett. First you beat up those kids, and then you don't show up to work today. Who's gonna stock my shelves, huh? Me?
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be.
Yeah, but I guess it wasn't the first or last time something like that happened. I got in many fights as a kid. I got in too many. And if it wasn't for that, it was for not being at the shop.
What? Why?
He always told me I deserved it.
That's not fair.
He always said
What?
life wasn't fair, Chris.
What did you do after?
What do you mean? After that, or with my life? I guess I had you. Well, you came later. First was Michael. But if it wasn't things that were happening at school, like the fights, and it wasn't the first time I got into one, I did it afterward just to get him to see me. But I just learned that his way of attention was rather cruel. But if it wasn't for that, it was for not being at the shop, or not cleaning up my room, leaving something in the yard. It was just one little thing to set him off.
That's not fair.
He always told me life wasn't fair.
Mm. Why did you... Why did you want his attention?
Well, I guess it's sort of what Michael does now that I try to prevent. Like how he was hurting you. I just wanted to see him, wanted his approval. I just wanted to know my dad loved me, that he would take time out of his day to help me. But he never helped me. He just reprimanded me. Treated me like an object, not a son.
And what did you do then?
Did a lot of things, I guess. I had you. I guess before you was Michael, so.
Did you stay?
Yeah, I did. I was young like you at the time, so I had to stay with him for a long time, Chris. It wasn't until I was 16, I graduated a little early, and I did everything I can. I mean, I studied every day and night, wishing I could have graduated a year earlier, but they wouldn't do it. And I knew at 16 I could, there's a thing you can do where you can legally become adult at 16 and be your own guardian. Usually it's only used for kids in foster care, but I didn't care. But I graduated and got accepted to a college. But he wasn't happy about that either. Last time.
Where you think you're going?
I'm leaving.
Three, 2, 1, go. You're not leaving. Get back in your room. Get dressed and get ready for work.
I'm not doing that. I've got accepted to a college. I'm leaving.
You aren't going anywhere. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna work. And if you're lucky enough, maybe you'll be half as successful as I am one day.
I don't care if I am or not. Matter of fact, Dan, I hope you die.
What?
I hope you die. That way, you die with me. Mom's gone. Because of you. And after you're gone, I'll be the only one who ever remembers your face. And I can't wait for that memory to fade away too.
You think I'm just gonna let you insult me in my house and let you walk out that door walking?
Yeah. Because if you want anyone to be there when you die, you'll let me do this. All you've ever done is criticize me. Say I wasn't good enough, saying I would never live up to your name. Well, I don't really care if I do. All I wanted was for you to be there. And you chose not to be.
I had to keep a roof over your head.
And this is how you pay me for it? I'm a kid. I was a kid. That was all you had. And all you had to do was to take care of me. To love me. It was your only job. And you beat me. And then told me I wasn't good enough. So I hope you die. But you won't die alone. I'll be there. But after that, you'll be gone. Just a miserable, old, dying man. And you won't be able to hurt me anymore.
What would your mother think?
I'd hope she'd be proud. And happy. I'll see you soon, Dad.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you. You know, when you get to that school, you're gonna need money. I'm not giving you any.
I'll get a job.
And what if you need to get somewhere or you fall on hard times? Who are you gonna turn to then?
I'll figure it out. I'll never need anything from you. I don't want anything from you.
We'll see.
He tried to reach out after I went to college, but it was always in his own demented way. He actually almost tried to get me expelled. Brought up my past of fighting and drug use. That's another story. But he wasn't happy about it. But that's how I got out of it. Met Henry in college as well. That's when I started doing the programming.
Did you ever fix it? Did he ever make it better?
Cut and get another shot. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, he never was really there for me in my adult life. Closest, I went and seen him before he passed. That's the closest I guess I ever got. But it wasn't, I never got to hear the words, "I was sorry." I just left him there to die alone.
Well, it looks like you kept your promise, William.
Yeah. How long you got?
Days.
Couldn't come sooner.
That's the spirit. Well, guess this is it, kid. Is there anything you want to tell me? Huh? Come on. You know you want to tell me you love me and you forgive me. It's in there.
No, I guess you'd have to look a little deeper, Dad. It's not. Well, it was nice seeing you. Thanks for the watch, by the way. It was a nice gift. I know Grandpa really loved it. I know you only wore it on special occasions, like, when you would get a new thing of whiskey and beat us with a bottle, so guess I'll be keeping it to remind myself of all the good times we had. I'll be counting them. I guess I could count without any fingers. Look at that.
Seeing your mouth hasn't changed. How's, what's his name?
Michael?
Should have named him after me.
Yeah, like that was gonna happen. No, I think your name dies with me. I won't be naming any of my kids William. But Michael's doing great. Not that you probably give a shit. You even know how old he is now?
Does it matter?
Probably not to you.
Did you bring him?
No. I told you it was just gonna be me and you, didn't I?
You should have stayed and helped me. You could have opened up a woodshop business. You could have been successful. A carpenter. A respectable field. But you chose a pussy job.
Me and Henry will do just fine, Dad. Glad to see that neither of us have really changed. It's gonna be a long few days, though, so I guess I'll cut out. You wanted to be cremated, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna flush you down a toilet. been fun, Dad. But I guess it's the end of the line.
Guess so. Goodbye, William. You know, William. I may have had my faults, but I raised you good. You're tough. You even walked out on me when you were 16. That takes guts. But I think me and you, we're made of the same thread. We're strong. We're Aftons. There's more expected out of us.
Is this where you tell me you beat me to make me a stronger person? Because I'm not really into it. I'd rather have a loving dad than a fucking prick. Would have helped me out a lot, at least. You could have been there for me. For the restaurant. For the grand opening. For my child's birth. For my wedding. But you chose not to. After all that time, you stuck to your pride. And you stayed alone. Running a failing business. That's your legacy. A plaque that says in memory of an asshole. And you know, maybe when you're dead, I buy it and bulldoze it down just for the fun of it. A dead man, a laughing joke of a person. Counting time. You should have died years ago. I didn't need you then, and I don't need you now.
It's funny. It's funny. Just remember that us Aftons, we're the same. You may look at what I did like I'm a monster. But you beat up those kids. Many more like them. Sent them to hospitals just to get your old dad's attention. And I knew, and I was proud of my son. I was proud of you.
I'm not. I should have never done any of that to get the attention of a man who's so empty inside.
There'll come a day where you'll miss me. I know there will.
You know, when the light comes, step away from it. Go the other way. I'm sure they won't accept you there either. Goodbye, Dad.
William, please, no. Don't let me die alone. I don't want to die alone. I know I did some shitty things, but look at you. Look at you. You got everything working out. Your own family, your own life. Just be here with me, please.
No. I won't. Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, William. Just another Afton. Just another walk in me. I'm sorry. William. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I left him there to die alone, even after he begged me to stay. After that, I bought his shop, bulldozed it down, sold it to make a Dairy Queen. Yeah, I guess that's why I hate my dad.
No wonder he hated you.
Chris, what? What are you talking
What's
about?
wrong with you?
Buddy,
You selfish, self-centered brat.
Chris?
After everything, you give up? All you ever are good at is giving up on everything you try to build.
Chris, what's happening with you? Chris, we gotta get you to a hospital. What's wrong?
Shut up! Do you hate us? Is that why you're not here anymore?
No, Chris, no.
Do you hate me?
Chris, of course not.
Why are you everything he is? Why did you ruin everything? Why is it never enough for you?
Chris.
You fucked up. I think it's time you wake up.
Chris, where? Chris? Molten! Yes, sir. Why am I here? You were supposed to take me back home. Why am I still fucking here?
Sir, you passed out after you left. You just passed out, so I just put you here. I didn't know what else to do. I thought about calling your wife, but it was so late. I didn't think it was appropriate.
Molten.
Yes, sir.
You were right.
Sir?
There's something wrong with me, Molten. It's just not right. The voices, they're getting worse. I can hear my dad every day screaming in my ear that he was right. I need to get out of here. I need you to contact someone in my. I have a book, Molten. It has a list of my emergency contacts. I need you to get a hold of someone. His name's David. Call him here. He can run the place while I'm gone. And then you call my wife. You tell her to come pick me up. Tell her I need help. Tell her it's gotten worse. Tell her the pills haven't been helping. Tell her she needs to come get me. And she needs to come get me now. Molten, now! Please!
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Do you have a last name for that? You know what? Fuck it. I'll just figure it out. Fuck.
Henry, why would you do this? Nothing. I'm nothing. I'm just like